Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a little bit of a random video, but I just wanted to talk through some of my nonfiction books. So I have kind of two stacks. I have the stacks of ones I've read that I wanted to share with you, and then the other stack is ones that I still do need to read. So let's just start, no particular order. The first one is The Road Back to You by Ian Morgan Cron and Suzanne Stabile. This one is about the Enneagrams, and I love it. I think it's a great way to figure out your Enneagram number. I know I've talked about it before, but it really breaks it down, like what's it like to be a 3. And you get to read through all of these statements, and you read through all the numbers, and you can decide like what it is like to be you. And then it helps you figure out like what category you're in for Enneagram, and then it breaks it down more and gives you like what it's like to be a child, what it's like to be in a relationship with a 2, how you deal with stress, how you work. So really enjoyed this one. If you at all are interested in the Enneagram number, it's a great place to start. It is a Christian view on the Enneagram, but it's definitely still a good resource if you just want to figure out your Enneagram, even if you don't have a spiritual background. And the next one is Reshaping It All by Cameron Burr. She is from Full House as a child. I really like this one, definitely for another Christian-based book, and it was definitely motivation for, you know, figuring how to eat better, how to take care of yourself. It was kind of self-care before it got really big, so I really like this one. It is an older one. I'm trying to even think of how old it was. 2011, so it's been around a while, but I really like this. Still good advice, and it's interesting to hear her story. The next ones are the good old Rachel Hollis. I love the girl. She's awesome. She's done amazing things in the world in these last couple years. I did start with Girl Watch Your Face. Really great. I think this one is great for girls in your 20s or 30s, and you know, figuring out who you are, who you want to be, not apologizing for being who you are. I mean, one of the things that I love that Rachel says is somebody else's opinion of you is none of your business. And that's so true. I mean, it's hard, especially on a platform like YouTube, where everybody has opinions and everybody tells you theirs, even when it's completely unfounded. But Rachel does a great job of like staying above it and knowing her own self-worth and really focusing on herself, her dreams, and those around her. And then above that, with her dreams, she did write Girl, Stop Apologizing, and this is just taking your dreams by the balls and going for it, not caring what other people think of it. And I think this definitely helped me start my YouTube channel and become a booktuber. I've wanted to do YouTube for years, like so freaking long, and I've just been scared, or that my voice doesn't matter, or that no one would watch, and it just would be a waste of time. But I decided to start my channel and to do something that I love, talking about books, and hope that my community grows. But if it doesn't, all in all, like, filming these videos is something I love to do. So definitely an awesome book for achieving your dreams. The next one is The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. Definitely just a great for life, for business, for personal growth. Definitely some great tips in here, just general life skills. You know, things you need to hear. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. You can tell that Rachel read some John C. Maxwell. I know they're really good friends. Remembering that our choices will either lead to the pain of self-discipline or the pain of regret. Like, so true. So just such good wisdom. I mean, lots of markups. Just really enjoyed it. Lots of highlights. Lots and lots of really good stuff in this one. Anxious for Nothing. I suffer from anxiety. I have for years. And Max Lucado is a Christian author. And this is just a good book about remembering that God is in control and finding your calm in a chaotic world. I actually listened to this on the audiobook and then went and bought the physical because I really did like it. And it's one of those like great reads when you're just having a tough time and need some calming wisdom. And this one is probably the most fun one I have, and one like I actually haven't read through the whole thing, but definitely it's just one of those fun like coffee table books to have around. It's called What If, and it's seriously scientific answers to hypothetical absurd questions. So it's so fun to just like flip through this one. If everyone on the planet stayed away from each other for a couple weeks, would the common cold be wiped out? This is exactly, that's ironic. I'm kind of blown away that that's what I just landed on. So yeah, that's really interesting. A global quarantine brings us to another question. How far apart can we actually get from each other? The world is big, but there are a lot of people. If we divide the world's land area evenly, there's enough room for each of us to have a little over 2 hectares each, with the nearest person 77 meters away. Wow. I'm gonna have to read through this one. I don't think I did. That's so crazy ironic. If you have this book, it's page 114. Wow. That's so crazy. I'm kind of blown away. And there is a stack of ones that I still need to read. So the first one is Grown Up Faith. Church actually recommended this one, and he passionately describes God's design for a greater, more fulfilled life that many of us desires. He leads the reader to a deeper understanding of the gospel of God and his unfailing love, where we were able to move from being spiritually stuck, to embracing the true freedom God has for us. So it's definitely like always looking to learn more, deepen my faith. Great book. The next one I have is Everything is Figure-Outable by Marie Forleo. Along with Rachel, she's a great go-getter, and I did pick this up with the desire of starting a YouTube channel, and I still haven't, but I started my YouTube channel, so at least one of the two happened. Yeah, definitely excited to listen to or hear her wisdom. The next one is also a friend of Rachel Hollis's, and that's High Performance Habits. Brandon Burchard actually did a bunch of studies and took habits of high performers. So I think this is definitely more like a coffee table book, but something to flip through. So definitely excited to read this. And then the last one is another John C. Maxwell book, and it's called Leadership. The essential changes every leader must embrace. And I'm definitely in the spot in my life where I'm not in a leadership position, but know that you can lead from any seat. And with the life changes at work I've experienced lately, I definitely am on track to like figure out where I want my career to go, how I want work to go, what I want my day-to-day at work to look like. So I've definitely been really focusing on my personal growth, inquiring my skills, deepening what I know, and becoming a better all-around person, which is why I love like self-help nonfiction books, because they just, I think every day you can learn. I heard about a dad that once gave his son like $10 or something like that for every self-help book he read, from like middle school to high school. And just the knowledge that the boy left high school with like is above and beyond what you learn in school, because you learn the basics, but there's a lot of life skills that we don't learn outside of what we're taught. You know, there's just how to be a good leader, how to deal with your day-to-day anxiety and take care of yourself. What things do we need to grow on and work with and understand to be a better person? So lots of really cool books I have, some reading I definitely need to do, but I just wanted to share those with you. I know it was kind of a random video, but it's always fun to see what people are reading and genres that you don't tend to go for. So maybe if you're doing the owls and you have the read a book outside of your favorite genre, grab one of these nonfictions for that. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Give me a like if you like this video, and please subscribe and stick around and be part of the family. And I will see you next time.